grave of Sam Bunting. Was born in 1846. I'm trying to see the date of death. It looks like 1922 is what it looks like. I do get that Sam has been here for quite a while, of course, but Sam had a large family. He came from a large family of 17, and then he had a large family of 11 kids. Him and his wife ran a grocery store, or something that looked like a grocery store. Sam and his wife, he always said he had a great connection to her and just a lovely energy in his wife. Him and his wife, like I said, were married, had a whole bunch of kids, and then when he passed, she didn't really remarry, but she lived with someone right at the end of her life, the last 4 or 5 years or so before she passed, and she is buried with the second husband's, or the second person's family. Their kids, not that they were against it or anything else, but they wanted to be buried near Dad, and it's one of those, some of them are and some of them are not here with Dad, so that's kind of an interesting one, that they wanted this space for them. And then of course when they got married, some of them bought plots other places. So this is kind of an interesting energy, because Sam is here, but he's with other family members, and kind of that different energy. He's got a couple of cousins and an uncle buried here as well, that passed before he did, and kind of like, or when he was a young child, so he doesn't really remember them all that much. So that's kind of one of those interesting kind of things. But Sam is talking about like being at the store and kind of getting those connections with everybody. So him and his wife, like, I don't want to say like knew the gossip, but they knew like who was pregnant, who was about to get married, who lost their jobs, who did stuff. So they kind of were like the people to talk to. They really knew a lot of people, and they really loved that part of their lives, of really being a part of the community here, and enjoyed that part of it, part of what they were doing, how they were doing it. And that's the really fun part for Sam. He really enjoyed that part, especially growing up with a big family. He was used to kind of all of the hustle and bustle of everybody being around, and the hustle and bustle of everybody doing things. So that was something that he was really accustomed to in his life, with a big family, and then that he came from, and then a big family that he kind of produced. So Sam has a very sweet energy. I do feel like Sam had a couple of issues, and you may see him standing kind of to the right of the tree, kind of back behind where I was. Sam had some hip issues with his right hip, so he dealt with a lot of pain, a lot of issues, and I do feel like he showed me like he fell down several times as he got older, and so there was like some hip and joint issues in that area. I thank you for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.